You've all been waiting for it, and it's here. A brand new season of United Rogue Overwatch.
Maybe? Minky?
Minky?
Minky? Oh my goodness, what was
Wow.
that? Big. Oh, that's a
Fuck
fine
man
man
grab.
right
Let's
there.
go.
What a grab.
A new season brings new teams, new players, and for the first time, a new league.
I'm going to promise every single person watching right now, there will be no Ajax.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this. The double, the triple, and then getting rid of the Arisa.
Oh, this is truly Overwatch.
Yo, okay.
It's time to see who can rise to the challenge and who will fall in defeat. It's time for Season 8. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back for another night of United Rogue Overwatch. It is a match of Sapphire tonight as the San Diego Armada taking on the Jersey Jackals. I am in the booth, Soup Can Ajax, and I'm joined by the awesome Biscuit. Biscuit, looking at these two teams that you definitely didn't mistake one as Dallas earlier, which are you feeling? You know, we've seen these teams so far. This is week 4, of course. Have you got any, side on this? Do you think one team's going to edge it out already?
Honestly, just because I know I teamed up with Astro last season, and I know Muffmart, or aka Rip Paul Allen. I like Jersey a lot. Also, I know they lost Josh. I'm pretty sure they had Josh like a week or so ago. So it's gonna be a bit different. They're also down their tank, so we'll have to see. But I'm so excited to see this Lucio again. It's gonna be so much fun to see this Lucio get some environmental kills.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. You know, Jersey's going to be moving, I don't even know how to pronounce it, W-R-I-I. Ree's going in for tank, and SDA had to get a sub in for their tank as Ditto Web, unfortunately, not available today. So we're looking at this roster. If need, I don't know entirely what Pranksters can put to the table, but they also have Veritas. Maybe swap Veritas in up for it. Actually, I'm kind of lying blatantly right now because I can see the roster lineup. Doge is putting himself back in on tank, and Prankster, the sub, is on DPS. And we've seen Doge in Emerald for the past, God, I don't even know how many seasons at this point, put up very good numbers in Emerald. It's time to see how well that translates over to the Sapphire, lobby, as Busan is the first map. And Jersey have first ban. I believe they just said banned Kiri.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said with Doge, last season in particular, if you remember that Sigma he had for Maui, if I remember right, he was on, that Sigma was insane. He was an amazing Sigma. Love to see how it goes here. But yeah, they're going to ban Kiri. I wonder what San Diego is going to ban, because that was the Jersey ban for Kiriko. I wonder what Bree even plays.
See now, if you're banning the Kiri, right? We know that Jersey likes to run that Lucio. You said it earlier. Rip Paul Allen, aka Muffmart, has been playing Lucio, and we've seen it in a lot of these games, doing very well. Normally, pairing with that would be the Lucio Kiri. We have seen a Moira involved. We have seen an Ana involved. So it's going to be an interesting support lineup to go with it. But as we say that, SDA is going to ban the Tracer. So we're looking at a Tracer and Kiri ban on this Busan map. I'm very interested to see what then these teams go. Because I know Quaza doesn't... I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Quaza doesn't really flex over the Tracer. And I don't think Astro did as well. So this will be a very interesting time to see as these bans come in.
Astro played a good bit of Tracer last season with New York. Him and Parasite were the Tracer Sombra duo, and they would just flank everybody. It was so much fun. But yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, getting rid of Kiri and Tracer, those are two big flankers you're getting rid of. But there are still others. You got Genji, you got Moira. You always got Reaper, always, especially after this update. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to... Man, Reaper's been ticking me off since this update. He's
you better
like...
watch out for Quaza then, because he's going to stick himself some Reaper.
Bro, I've been Kiri before in these quick play games, and I'm like, oh look, Reaper's half a football field away. Oh, don't matter. He's got pellets the size of footballs just hitting you, and they hit like crazy. It's like, what?
See, this is when it would be a perfect introduction to introduce the sniper tank that Vanguard has been begging for seasons. If you think Sniper Reaper is bad, wait till you see the sniper tank.
Oh god, sniper tank. That would be cool. But also, oh man, it would
Crazy.
be so
That'd
interesting.
be so insane. That would be.
So...
I honestly think it'd be so bad, but so comical. As we are loading in to Sanctuary for Busan. No rosters or no characters have been selected yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some familiar faces here. Yup, Doge on the Sigma, Zeke on the Freya, Pranksters on the Soj, and we are gonna see the Lucio Ana.
We're gonna see Winton.
See, I don't know how much I like the Winston here because going into this lineup, yeah, you can kind of dive in onto Ellie pretty easily, but you got to worry about Freya and Soj just evaporating you in seconds. Gonna be all on Ree to keep themselves alive. As we say that, there's not gonna be a Lucio, but we are gonna see the Ana Brig as both teams are gonna start walking towards the point. There was a TP out from Jersey, so they're gonna get there a little bit faster. Meanwhile, San Diego just rotating around towards the Mega, towards the drum. Both teams just kind of poking out right now. Jersey opting to take a little bit more pressure onto the point side of things. But there is a sneaky little Sombra Astros trying to poke out the other side.
Absolutely being a little right like he can. He's just getting some picks as he can. There's a good hack.
Prankster's getting kept up alive right now. Doge falling dangerously low. There's going to have to be an Immort of very up, but there goes Zeke. Tank down for Jersey. How will the rest of Jersey stabilize, or will they have to back out? As Rip Paul Allen goes down, they are going to trade for a tank, but in a 4v3, I don't think you're going to be able to make it out of this. San Diego getting the first point percentage.
They do, but you know, Winston gets there way faster than Sigma ever can, so they're gonna have a few seconds where they're gonna be down a tank. San Diego's gonna be down a tank entirely, and yeah, they're gonna have to give up the space quickly versus they're already capping the point again, and now Sigma's just coming back.
Don't think they want to. Yup. They wanted to try to contest it, but they were going to be unable. Now Ree is on the bat. Veritas having to back out a little bit. The Sombra going in to join. Sombra getting taken out. Miscommunication from the tank and the DPS as the tank escaped. Meanwhile, Asher's was still in, and now Jersey's going to have to fight this down too. Still gathering point percentage, but there's a nano out onto the tank. Ree is going to
big
stay in. There's Discord, and he is shredded, even with the nano damage reduction. All of this damage pumping out from the Discord and the Soj and the Freya is too much as San Diego continue to take targets out.
Absolutely, and yeah, Freya is just does so much damage over time.
Freya is a
so
dirty character, and I've been playing a lot of ranked with Zeke recently. Love the guy. His Freya has been climbing up. I've been a big fan recently, and they're already seeing the value out of it. He's going to get a Bola. I'm curious to see where he's going, as now there is a Lucio swap over for the side of Jersey.
Definitely the speed will, I think, help a little bit, but you got to watch out for Helios, you know, especially as the Ana. Easily, you can dive him, but there goes Sigma!
Pretty good hack. Now an EMP. Bola was out.
A triple!
Getting a triple? Who is this man?
Another one!
Paul Allen almost just got the ace.
Bro, just let him be Lucio. Just let him. He's our Frogger. He's the United Rogues mini Frogger. He's got a 4K.
God. That was a great coordination over on the side of Jersey, setting up the EMP fight. Now their percentage is starting to tick back up. The only issue is they are starting to be, there's going to be an ult forced out early. They had to use their portal. Asher's going into the back. They got to be careful of this Sombra who's looking for him. Monkey jumping in.
Absolutely, but like that trans didn't really do anything, and now Bob is going to fight.
Monkey is going to be able to pop Prime before going down. Paul Allen going in, looking. He's gonna get one. And there's a fat ante on the side of Helios.
Oh no!
Prankster is gonna get down. And right now, the members of Jersey are low, but it's not gonna matter because SDA is going down. 20% is left. Doge's gonna have to back out or get some support.
Yeah, and so far Helios has done a great job as Ana, really keeping their distance and keeping this Winston up as long as they can. We're at 90%, but they got 2 big ults for San Diego. We're gonna see how they're gonna use it here.
They're gonna have to play into a nano, and they gotta be careful of that. Flux is up.
No.
They are getting the touch. Self Nano's gonna keep them alive, but Prankster's gonna find 1, find 2. Can he find more? A beat's gonna come out, but now the tables have turned. It's just Doge on the side. But he's getting a nano. Can he stay in? It doesn't seem like for long as the Lucio.
Wow.
Lucio boxing out the Ana, and unfortunately, Doge not able to stay on the point. Pretty good back and forth so far, but Jersey edging it out just in the end.
That Muff Mart Lucio is lethal, and it showed in that fight. He was like, all right, we're losing. I'm Brig now. Never mind. Let me go, Lucio. Let me show you what I can do.
We already abandoned that Brig real quick. It was like, all right, hold up. Let me take off the training. Let me get back in the lab.
They're like, all right, Ana, you know what? I'm going to go Lucio. You just defend yourself. What? Yeah, I'm going to go boop their Lucio. I mean, their Ana. Just wait.
I like the adaptations. We're going to see a Diva and a Reaper really look to shred this monkey. But we're going to have a cast that hopefully should be a cast duel. Again, I've been seeing Zeke on this cast, and I've been a fan. Sombra going over on the low ground. Meanwhile, the rest of Jersey is going to fight on the high ground with this SDA roster. Quaza falling half, getting topped up. But currently, it is still this 5v4 as the Sombra of Astros is looking to get some distance back in. A TP up. They're going to get close. Now the monkey's in, and soon Veritas might fall. Both the supports are looking low, but they're able to take out the... They're going to take out the Winston and Astro and the Pranksters. The sub of a lifetime for SCA as he finds a 4th. Oh, Zeke, buddy, I love you to death, but give the man the ace. What are we doing?
He almost got an ace, but amazing play so far. We're going to see the Doomfist.
We're going to get the training weights back on as we're going to get Rip Paul Allen back over to the Brig. Doom is in. We have Quaza swapping off of the cast over to a Soj. And now it's just the waiting game. Good ante out. The Suzu unavailable because the character was banned. And now it's a trade on the DPS, but your tank is out of mech. You got to keep him up. You're not able to. Doge's going to go down. Zeke going to go down. And now it is just up to the remaining members of SDA who are probably not long for this world.
No, as there goes Malfart with that kill, and now Jersey will cap the point. There goes Doomfist!
Way too deep. Doomfist is gone, and now you are fighting a 3v4. But if you stabilize just a little bit, Zeke's coming up. Gonna find Astros. Ooh. The TP is gonna be able to go out. Can they find him? They're not looking so much for the Sombra. Veritas falling incredibly low, gonna get topped up. Asleep onto the Brig up top. SDA looking to stabilize, but there's a Doom in the backline. Ellie's down. All this while, Doom's gonna get 2, but there's been so much point percentage. Jersey has won essentially 2 fights now, and still have not flipped the point. They're ignoring it. Finally figuring it out that the point is the objective of the game. This is not team deathmatch. And for the second time this map, even though they've won 2-3 fights now, they're just getting to 20%.
Pretty rough. I mean, San Diego's just done a great job just drawing out the fights, making it just scrappy. And that's what you need to do in these type of maps. You need to make it scrappy every fight.
They're looking to collapse on this back line, but Jersey's trying to get ready. Ree's doing a punch in. Jersey's playing very close-knit. Meanwhile, SDA spreading a little thin. We're going to see a TP in, potentially a Blossom. Going to get punched down. Ults are online for both teams. A bomb's going to go in, and it's going to come out. Bomb's not going to catch anybody, and there was a punch. There's an EMP Deadeye. Everybody's clicking all the buttons. There's a nano. They're going to nano the Cowboy. Is the Electric Cowboy going to find the Doom? Doom could go down here.
And he will.
It's Veritas and Ellie trying to keep themselves up. Can they find Paul Allen? Just barely. And now there's still a Blossom and there is still a overclock. But they might find this Ana who's caught out. Pranksters might be the one to find this early pick. They're communicating. The rest of SDA is looking over there. Now there's a Soj coming for the assist.
Ooh, big ante.
Astros from underneath is coming up. There's a hacked Ellie's.
Oh!
Blossom's gonna find one. Can it find more? Not, but it's still a big pick. You are down a support right now. Patters. Doom goes down. The Sombra's gonna.
Oh!
He is holding strong. It is just the supports with 8 seconds left on this part of the map. A big
ante.
And they're not even gonna get to touch. We're going to round 3.
This has so far been an absolute battle. This has been tooth and nail of a war so far between these two.
I really wanted to play some ranked tonight, but I think we're gonna have a 5-map series, Biscuit. The way these teams are playing right now, I might have to go to bed as soon as this is over.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see, but we're getting a little bit of a Moira coming out.
The Moira was a very interesting pick from Ellie, able to kind of understand, I'm getting dope. There's a Sombra. There is a Doom. I'm going to get long-range shot out. Give me some more survivability. Give me the fade. Give me the positioning to do more for my team. Quaz is going to pull out a Bastion. That's... okay, that's a pick. We're going to see what goes on. As the third round of Busan is here. Asher's immediately going into hack the Mega. Both teams coming down main. Virus is out. They're looking to get Ellie early, and they're gonna finding an early pick. Zeke unprotected right now. Ree's gonna go and find 2. Pranks is gonna go down, and I don't think Veritas is gonna be able to make it, even with all this defense matrix. It is just Doge and Veritas. Now just Doge, and there goes the Diva mech. This Diva is not gonna make it long in this world.
Absolutely not. And so far, really great job from Jersey, just getting rid of the supports and just working it up the list.
Ellie gonna fade in, get hacked, and get eviscerated. That was a bold play and a half to try to 1v3. Sometimes I like the confidence, not there.
Yeah, but at least they got rid of the Doomfist for us, so now it's gonna at least make some space for that. You know, now the Sigma to make some space and take over some of the playing field. We'll just see. Doomfist is getting back pretty quick.
I like the Sigma, gonna be able to really counter that Bastion well. If you can time those rocks, you can have a good effect on this Doom. SDA kind of spreading out, looking to just close Jersey into one spot of the map. Punching, going on to Doge, the rock goes out. Gonna find Quaza. Asher's asleep. A lot of cooldowns are going in. They're gonna Asher's flip. Ree is looking to go into the back line, but Patters and Zeke, the DPS duo. Zeke and Patters cleaned up the entire fight with support of the team. And they're going to start not only building close to some of those ults, but building some of that percentage.
Absolutely. I mean, so far, amazing. That was an amazing fight in San Diego. We'll just see how Jersey's going to bounce back. They are about to have all their ults online, basically, so we're about to see everybody press Q, basically, at the same time.
If you're SDA, you're needing to find an early pick here. You cannot let them come in and just ult dump onto you. You're building some of your own, but with them close to all 5, it cannot be healthy as they're going to rotate over to the train side. SDA has recognized it. Patter's still waiting up on the opposing high ground. Sombra is looking to hack out some of these supports. Rally, Deadeye. Oh, one. There's a nano. There's an MP. There are all these ults coming out, but Patters is still putting in work. Zeke might be falling low, but now it's up to Veritas. Veritas gets punched off the map and whipped off the map.
Wow.
They're going to find Pranksters, but now SDA does have the lead. And more importantly, that was 3 ults just for Nano and Deadeye. You lose both supports and EMP. Doom ult, while, impactful, is really an escape tool. And Quaz's ult, can you find picks with a yes? You're going into 3 important ults here. Jersey's going to have to really be careful on where their positioning is. 60% for both teams. SDA looking to approach. Quaz is already falling low. If they can catch him out early, that could be big. Veritas getting the pick. Now it's a 4v5. Are they going to look to invest some ults into this? Doom, there's a cold. They're looking to take this support line out. Doom going to use his ult to get out. Looking to drop in. Oh my!
Oh, Astro!
Almost out of the map, but it's gonna be able to make it now. All ults are gone for the side of Jersey, and it is just the supports and the Doom here.
Yeah, but I mean,
Doge's gonna use, and he's gonna get other support. Can he find one? What a massive play by Doge! Oh, getting thrown off the map, and now this is the percentage going the way of San Diego.
So
What an
that was an
insane play.
amazing. That was an amazing play from Doge. As yeah, now we're looking at it though. The only ult that's left on the board is Reaper. So we're gonna see how
Lucio
Prankster's gonna use this.
Oh, Lucio's climbing. A Lucio and a Pharah, maybe to just get an early pick. This Blossom might
Seek!
throw the ante too strong. A lot of members low.
Wait, the point! Oh no!
There's no way. Oh, they were too focused on the low HP targets. San Diego capitalized by saying, hey, we're just gonna take the objective. That is a quick map one with Zeke getting the play here. Oh my god, we're starting off strong, folks.
Yeah, so far, amazing plays from both teams, and oh man, no, that was insane. I cannot believe that Doge played to keep it in. Great plays so far from Doge, as this is his first Sapphire game, you said?
No. Doge is on this SDA roster.
Okay,
he is the GM. Pranksters is their sub for today. And so far, what I've seen, immaculate gameplay. These two teams are looking neck and neck. Honestly, I think Jersey could have won not only that map, not only that point, but that map if they didn't see 9. They had the numbers advantage. They really started putting in work, but they just got a little far-sighted with the objective. So now it is up to them to figure out where we're going to go next. We do have a brand new map called Atlas. I think there's 2 A's, so I don't know if there's...
Yeah.
Do we go Atlas? Is there Atlas? Is that what we go with? Or we just go Atlas? What do we think, Biscuit?
I think Atlas. I think Atlas is fine.
All right, so we got Atlas in for Flashpoint, but we also have the classics that we saw. You know, we have Escort, we've got Rialto. Okay, well, I'm psychic because as I said that in the chat, Helios is going to speak up for Jersey and pick Rialto. We're going to Escort now. And now they can't ban the Kiri, so that Ana is going to find less value unless maybe they want to try to ban... See, even then, you can still go Czar, you can go Sigma, you can go Diva. So any one of those tanks are going to be able to put in a little bit more against the Ana.
I'm going to be honest. Only because of what I've seen last season and so far this series so far. If I was Jersey, I would get rid of the Sigma.
I think that would probably be your best play. I agree.
This map, we saw it last season when he was in playoffs. No, not playoffs, sorry. When he was in the regular season match, I don't remember exactly what team they were against, but his Sigma was amazing. It was crazy. There was no reason why. That's right, I won't forget it. There was no reason why they should have won that. They just edged it out when he was Sigma. I would get rid of his Sigma, make this a tied series.
They're going to get rid of the Diva instead.
Wow, Andrew's not even in the game, and he's getting target banned.
The target bans are too strong. Andrew will never play Diva again. That sucks for me because he's my tank, but it's fine.
Andrew Ninja getting target banned even in a series he's not even playing in. Wow.
It's okay, folks. Andrew's been learning ball. I've been forcing him in the ball comp, so it's going to go well.
Good job. Teach him Reinhardt next.
No, that's dumb. But speaking of Reinhardt, one of the things that I was going to mention is so far from both these tanks, we've seen Doge play, you know, a plethora of tanks throughout the seasons. And I would say he's got pretty good proficiency across all of them. Really showing that, like, for the dive components, we saw the Winston and the Doom and performing pretty well at that. So Jersey here, especially with the Lucio, are looking to play a bit more into that. I think if you're playing this Rialto map, you could look to a Lucio ban if you're SDA. I would be wary of it because I think there are better maps you can abuse that on. Like when you go to Flashpoint, they're going to ban the Sombra. I like that a lot.
That's a good ban. That's a good ban.
I think you still have to be careful of Astros on this map. Still going to play a mean Cassidy. Still going to play, you know, pretty good Ashe. But getting rid of that Sombra harassing your backline a lot and getting rid of, again, part of that kind of like dive component is really good for this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll have to see how their gonna go, going into this, especially now with those flankers back. We got the Kiri and the Tracer back. That's right. To the banned last map.
I am excited to see how that goes for them. We do know, like you said, Astros might not be able to play the Sombra. SDA using a rare feature in the United Watch community, winning the map, getting able to pick the side instead of just saying, I don't really care, let's just go in. So SDA preferring the attack here. I don't hate it, actually. I think if you're up on the momentum, especially because in line, you're going to be a little boomed. I think you can just jab it in their face with it. Keep that momentum up.
That's how these series always are, though. They're always momentum. It's just like real life sports. Once you get that momentum rolling, it's hard to stop it. But then again, we've seen so many game 5s and reverse sweeps this season. I can't count anyone out, even if they're down 0-2 ever. Even though we're going into game 2.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there have been a lot of reverse sweeps so far, and even map 5s, like you said. I still gotta give credit to the New York Chicago Sapphire one. That both teams played incredibly well, but just insane gameplay. Like just the casting as well, just all around peak cinema.
Definitely, it was an amazing series. But yeah, we'll have to see as they're getting ready to get into Rialto. I mean, Rialto is just, I like Rialto. It's such a fun map. It's not my, it's solely, I got other maps that I also starting to like more, but that's just because with, good old coaching and stuff, I'm learning more fun angles where I could just be a little sneaky.
I've always heard that Rialto is one of those maps that, like, is super polarizing. A lot of people enjoy it. A lot of people are disgusted by it. I feel like I'm just in the middle. I enjoy it on specific roles. Like, don't put me on tank for this map. Put me on support or DPS, and I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. If you're one of the squishies, there's so many little alleyways and little corners you can hide in, little cheeky spots you can go for offense or defense where they can't see you. But yeah, if you're a tank, you're just like in the wide open, like shoot at me,
please, please.
Please shoot at me so my supports get ults. As we're gonna see Sigma back. Yeah, and we're getting that. We're getting that. Wow, Helios still staying with the Ana. I mean, yeah, for defense, Ana is pretty good here, but luckily they're not.
Ooh, Rio to the hazard. Okay, this screams leave Asher in the back to make some picks, put him with Helios, and just let the other 3 rush in. I'm excited to see Pranksters on the Widow, maybe this duel. I don't know if the Weaver is staying. We're getting down to the wire. Is the Weaver staying? Are we gonna run a Weaver?
Bro, have you seen the Weaver patch notes? He got mega buff.
The super grip. Oh, Asher! Oh! Garbage! Pranksters coming out, showing the skill. Already a man up is SDA, but Zeke gonna go down because Quaza was hiding. It is a
what a great fade!
Wow. Already both teams trading out of DPS, but the power of this Jersey roster is they like to play up close. They like to play this frontal assault. So these long Veritas who's gonna find a pick. Now you're gonna be down your main source of healing. Quaza's gonna go down. Hazard's in, way too deep, and he walls himself in there.
Oh man!
Oh no, and now I believe, Paul Allen, rip to you indeed, because you are gone forever. We're gonna see the Doom come back out. So far, SDA not having a care in the world as they take this cart ever forward.
Yeah, I mean, so far, really great offense. And Zeke falling, though, to Quaza. Really great offense so far from San Diego. Really keeping this cart moving. And the Doom's back.
We have a soldier from Prankster, but we also have Ree falling kind of low. Gonna get topped up. Doge gonna miss the rock and falling low himself. And now the rest of San Diego needs gonna back out. A good grip might keep Pranksters alive. But there's a Lucio who's looking to poop. Misses the poop. Are they gonna be able to find him in return? No. There's a Doom in the spawn. Zeke's gonna find death. And now Jersey is pushed up incredibly far. Veritas on this Zen just hanging above them.
And you know, if you're Jersey here, that's what you want to do. You want to waste as much time as you can. You got 2 minutes, and this card was already so close to the end. You just got to kill as much time as you can.
You're right. They're going to look to bide time, and they're really using their comp to that advantage. SDA needs to push into this team. A late
Tank
alive, and now there is a Lucio in who's going to pay for their
no!
The Monk going ham so far. Quaza above. Patter's going to try and collapse, but I think that's going to be the end of Quaza, as this should be an easy ride. Doom is back.
Wait,
and there's going to be a tree. There's going to be a lot of healing now on the side of SDA. Flux coming out, gonna find one. Astro's falling dangerously low. Can they finish it?
Oh my goodness!
Out. They're gonna find one. All
There's
the
visors.
San Diego are getting pushed. We only have a Deadeye that isn't even finished yet. Meanwhile, all right. Well, probably don't need the Doom ult there. Gonna be honest. You have both DPS ults on the side of Jersey, and now you only have a Deadeye in response. I think both teams are going to be wanting those ults back. You know, the Doom ult, again, not really as impactful. Just some of those were just used in vain, I think.
Absolutely, or just like, I just want this fight to be over with, but we'll have to see. I mean, for Jersey, you got both ults still. For San Diego, you only got High Noon. We'll just see how they're going to use that ult effectively, as there goes Soldier. Death Blossom. No official kills with the Blossom, but the damage is done. Quaza is going to find his... Can they find Veritas? They are going to be able to. Now Ellie being able to go back into spawn. 2:45 on the side of this attack. Biscuit, if you're looking at this, what's the approach for San Diego? If you're San Diego, I mean, you just basically want to bait out the Doom. Once he's in, just blow him up. But, I mean, you guys are the more poke comp. With your, you know, you got your Cass, you got Zen, and you got Sigma, your poke. But there's High Noon.
Early. Right in front of a shield, but he's got that speedy perk because ultimate changes from last season, and because of it, he's going to find one. Like you said, Doom goes in, gets rocked. It's going to be a trade, the tank for a DPS. Doge forcing himself into the room by himself, and now Ellie's taking a beat on top of everything. Muffbart playing an interesting game of Lucio here. So, 2 beats going a little, you know, haywire, I would say, but they still are able to win that fight. Zeke still holding on to the Deadeye. Now there's a rush on the side of Jersey.
Yeah, but, you know, if you're San Diego, you got to look at that ult. So you're about to have all 5 ults in the game, and Jersey only has Kasune Rush. We're going to have to see what they're going to do with that. And there goes Quaza falling early.
The team backing away, gets flashed. Can Astros make it out? Astros drop down onto Zeke. Who's going to find the kill? A good grip's going to keep him up. And now Doge is looking, or Doge is going to look to steal the kill. He is going to steal the kill. They're going to find Paul Allen as well. Helios on the Kiri is going to TP to the top. Zeke's going to drop, and now this is a 5v3.
Absolutely. It's a little rough, but biggest thing here is time.
Rock incredibly aggressive, and it is not working out. Veritas, I like the play. Keeping yourself alive. Keep ports out of this game right now. They might be able to find Patterns.
Kasune Rush.
The tree in the back trying to keep Patterns alive, but it doesn't matter because the rest of your team is going in.
Paul Allen's still touching point.
There is 4 members to 2.
Alive.
He dropped, went too high. Icarus flying too close to the sun, came back down a little. There's going to be a death from Zeke. Paul Allen does not get to play the game.
No, but so far, we have Jersey starting to slow it down, even though Astro falls early. They're slowing it down over time.
They're chipping away more and more at this time bank. But you need to be careful. It is still a 5 against 3 right now. Ree needing to be incredibly considerate of how they're using their aggression. We've seen time and time again, good grip, that they're going in too deep with 1 HP. We see it again. Can they keep Doge up? They can, and they can find Quaza for the trouble. There's going to be a Tracer now. Astro going over to that classic character. But again, it is just 3v5. This, honestly, this Zen Weaver combo that they've been cooking has been phenomenal. Another rock onto the Doomfist. Paul Allen having another beat. Can he get one with more value? Asher's gonna find one. Trank a little too late. Can they salvage the fight out of this? I don't know if they can. Using beat when they're already up. Again, I don't know about that one, but we're gonna see it continue to get value. There's the tree.
Oh,
Beat
man.
a little too far out. Veritas also a little too far out. Astro finding 2 for this fight. The tree. Ooh, not getting the value they needed.
Losing Tree, though, and Trans in that fight is huge. Versus now, Jersey has 3 big ults, and now you have Ellie going to the Ana, so they're not going to have Weaver, so they don't get the pull. We'll have to see what San Diego's going to go. I mean, they have Visor, and they have Sigil, so we're going to have to see what that's going to do.
Going into a Pulsar Rush and a Doom Ultimate. Doom already in deep, already using that ult. He's gonna find Quasar with the Flux. Doom gonna find one. Quasar might go down. It is just Doge on the point.
Wait, Doge is pushing cart. I don't think anyone's gonna touch him. Oh, wait, there goes Quasar.
There's a lot of members low on. I think that might be it for their attack. Very good on the side of the attack, and the defense was shaky, but they were able to solidify final moment.
They just did a really good job at least not letting it go the full distance. You know, as a defense, it's always okay if you don't have a great start, but if you can end it with them not getting the full distance, it just makes it a little easier for your offense. You know how far you got to push that thing.
Paul Allen calling themselves out in the chat, saying that they're washed. My poor dude. Other than the beats, I'm not going to lie, the Lucio play was pretty good. I think you need to pump the brakes there, buddy.
Absolutely.
You still have a good defense, all things considered.
At least he didn't Ajax.
All right, hang on. We don't need to bring that up.
We don't gotta bring it up. We don't gotta bring it up. We know, even in the intro video, when you called, there wouldn't be an Ajax in the finals. We know what happened.
Listen, I am a man of the people. I did it for the people.
Did it for the culture.
Surely, I did it for the meme. We're going to see roughly the same comps come out. Zeke going to flex back over to Reaper. Something we saw in the past couple of seasons. I don't think we've seen as much this season. Doge still on the Sigma. We're going to see Pranksters on this Ashe.
I like the Hog.
And I want to say we're going to see a Hog Pharah coming out of the side. Oh, okay. Hog Widow.
I mean, Hog on defense is always cheeky on this first point because that little bridge. You guys hook him off. But we'll have to see how that's going to work here. Yup.
Pranksters dominated last time on the Widow duel. This time on the Ashe. Can he take out Quasar again? Zeke looking to find this Lucio early. Almost going to...
Oh, man.
One first. Astro going to fall down with that tiny itty-bitty health pool.
Absolutely. Yeah. So far, we're going to see Jersey keeping this offense going.
Zeke going to be able to make it out with the Wraith. Suzu out early along with the Rock. Both teams are looking a good hook. Prankster's going to find one. Doge is falling dangerously.
Doge!
Going to use hands to keep themselves alive. And now this Tracer is running. Prankster's again showing Quasar who plays hit scan better. Zeke trying to duel Astros. These players are feeling more and more discombobulated. Once one player goes down, it seems like a free-for-all. Meanwhile, SDA holding strong, understanding a game plan. Doom looking to dive deep into the background, trying to find this Veritas Zen, who unbeknownst to him is going to walk right into the Doom. And now there goes a Lucio too deep, and he's trying to keep some 41, but someone's looking at him.
Definitely so far, great defense.
But meanwhile, there's trades.
Oh, that's a big trade.
It's just Doge and just Zeke on this defense right now. Doge's going to find Astros, but I don't think he's going to make it too much longer. But in fact, Zeke's going to be the first one to go down. Oh, and a late kill there is going to hurt SDA as their tank's going to take a fat minute to come back.
Absolutely, but he still has his ult ready and online. So it's going to definitely help at this point contest here, even though Jersey have about 2 minutes if they were to touch it right now. We're going to have to see. Maybe we'll see Nano Flux.
They need to be careful. Doge is going to be the one to look for the Oh my god! Astro gets dominated.
And there's Kasune!
Kasune rushed to salvage his fight. A punch off the point. Oh my god, Doge and Zeke drop on the defense alive. And so far, these ults are not finding much. Getting the Suzu, but getting a rock to the face. It is just a Kiri Helium. Paul Allen in the back doing God's work. And he's going to find potentially
another. Oh, he finally falls.
And now it is on this Doom to try and survive, but there's nothing in the tank left. They're going to have to...
Wow.
Amazing stall coming out from San Diego. They are just pretty good minus that part.
Doing pretty great overall. I mean, they still got a minute, so we'll just see Asher going back to the Tracer. And yeah, Tracer, especially since these buffs she just got, lethal. Tracer and Reaper both got major buffs up to this patch. And yeah, just know if they're in your face, you're not gonna live.
You are praying. I don't care what deity you believe into, pray, and that's it.
Yeah.
Rock wide, unable to find anything. A punch is coming out.
OC
is coming out. Zeke gonna find
That's awesome!
He's gonna find one! OC's gonna find another. Wait, it's Jersey! A huge beat with the beat. I don't know about huge, but oh my god, I would say that was all on Ree to keep that alive. What an insane play. Bob going a little too far. Zeke finding one with the Blossom. Just Trank going wide, I believe, but now they're pushed up. This is what Jersey was missing, the aggression, because now even though they lose Astra and alright, well hang on. Now they're starting to lose that aggression because
even though they're losing people,
they're still getting good progress.
Yeah, like they're still moving this thing.
Helio's gonna go down before a TP is allowed. Zeke on this Reaper, putting in some torque. I'm gonna be honest. So far, 2 minutes left. Ults coming up are gonna be Rush on the side of Jersey, maybe a Pulse. Then we have the Flux and the Nanos. So far in that ult economy, it's looking decent for these teams. Someone's got to keep Pranks up, falling kind of low.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reed going in, no cooldowns right now. Are they going to be able to punish this aggression? It doesn't seem so. The Rock is not going to be able to stop him. Flux does not get anybody, but the Pulse is going to fight too. There's no
wow!
Actual fighting. Can the Nanos Sigma do anything? I don't think so. Astro looking to find Zeke. Can he find that kill and get all 5 members? It looks like he can. Veritas just late on the Suzu, and he's going to pay for his troubles as Rip Paul Allen is coming in to shred. Jersey's starting to look real comfortable on this map. They've got to take out Paul Allen. He's so low. They're going to do it. 2 minutes 40.
They are going to do it. Yeah, I mean, so far it's been a really great job for them, and we'll have to see how they keep going with this, basically.
They live and die by this aggression, feeding families, but also taking out members like it's surgery. Jersey going to have to find an in here as San Diego looking to set up pretty quickly. Rock going wide, but some of the members falling low. Doom in a slap. Can they kill him? Blossom unfortunately but they are going to take out the tank. A tank for Reaper is a good trade. Can Doge find something? A lot of members falling low, just like Ellie, just like Pranksters. Are we going to see Doge fall? Doge is going to go down. Veritas going to go down.
Wow.
Wait, Veritas is not going down. He's fighting too. Can he come back onto the point, though? It is Lash Diff. Zeke onto the point. Helios with the up-close, far-range shotguns. Veritas, the hero in their final hour, getting 2 and staying alive.
Absolutely, but look at Jersey with 4 ults in the bank. I mean, that's so many ults. They got to win one more team fight, and then they'll win the map. And for San Diego, you got to be worried. You only got Bob. Oh, there goes Ash.
Option. But Veritas putting his foot down. No more Tracer.
There goes me.
Frank. These support ults keeping both teams incredibly healthy. Both support ults ending in the time of need.
Oh!
Going down. I don't think SDA is going to be able to pull this one out this time. Doge is coming out.
There's Bob!
Bob's going to be able to stall for a little bit more time. This is San Diego's time to regroup. And regroup they have. They've taken out. Ree's looking to find a kill. The Bob is still holding strong.
There goes Bob.
Is this enough for a touch?
Don't know, but it's basically one team fight left, and
Ellie's
for both teams, there's no ults.
Sigma's back. Sigma almost have a flux. Zeke.
He's got it.
Coach is here with the help of the rest of San Diego. No one's looking at this Tracer who's standing still. Zeke getting topped up. The flux is up.
Oh, there's flux. He gets 2.
Prankster's down, but so is the 2. There's trades.
They're trading.
But San Diego is still coming out top at the 2v1.
Wait, it's Astro versus Doge. This is gonna be rough. There's only 10 seconds left.
Too. This is gonna be up to Rip Paul Allen and Reed to get this touch because Astros is already here and might go down.
Yeah, but there's
Close
Zeke.
to Blossom. Can he take somebody out and get a kill? Rock goes wide.
There's Kasune!
That could be massive. A punch is going in. Zeke looking to build that last percentage of this Blossom to seal the deal.
Oh, there's Blossom!
He gets
wow!
The beat could be huge. The OC, all the ults are coming up on the side.
There's again!
There's an opposing rush, but Pulse is going to take out the main source of heal. Suzu out. Ken.
Oh, there goes both healers!
Zeke's going to find one.
And he falls Doge.
Yes, I think this is over. Pranks are not going to be able to last long. And
wow!
So a 1-1 tied series. My Lord Jesus Christ, what is happening?
This is trading blows like this is the finals. Oh my gosh. These are like some heavyweight fighters just trading blows in the ring. This is a great series.
Oh my God. And this was that flux that we saw just trading back and forth. Unfortunately, San Diego not be able to clutch as Jersey came in strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're Jersey, you got to be excited. You bounced back from just barely losing the last one to now you just edged out. And for San Diego, I mean, you got to see what you're going to do going into. You got to go into game 3 now. You both are even. So no matter what, we're going to a game 4, guaranteed.
Ooh, my heart not going to be able to take it. That was insane gameplay. As you're right, we're going to go into map 3. Gonna be forced to a minimum of map 4, but map 3 it's tied. It's 1-1 so far. It is on San Diego. They get the first ban, but more importantly, they get the first map pick. No more control, no more escort. We have flashpoint, push, and hybrid.
Do you think we're gonna see our first? Do you think we're gonna see our first game on the new flashpoint map?
I'm sensing a flashpoint, but I don't think that SDA is crazy or ballsy enough to take it to Atlas. I think they're going to go a little bit more comfort and take it over to Saravasa. However, if they do, that's going to be a little scary because Jersey has been running this incredible kind of brawl dive-esque hybrid.
Yeah, so far, Ree with that Doomfist doing a lot of work with the Doomfist, but also Rip Paul Allen just being a snake running in that back line as that Lucio. Just so hard to see him. He just goes amok G's and just running at people.
I think if you get up in the series, if you're San Diego, you should look to save that Lucio band as late as possible because that will carry you a good distance. I think Rip Paul Allen has, a very good Lucio. The other, when he swapped over to the Brig, it didn't look as comfortable, so maybe there's something else that they cooked. But so far, already just what an insane series as we wait for the map pick from SDA.
Absolutely. I mean, we're going to have to see what map they're going to pick. But, yeah, I mean, Lucio is just a great hero, especially if you're good at kills and stuff. Man, a good Lucio can murder. Love to see, but also Doge doing a great job as a Sigma in the last game, making a lot of great plays to keep it going. As, yeah, it looks like they're just discussing. I guess if you are San Diego, like you said, you want to save the Lucio ban. Who would you wanna ban if you're San Diego?
Ooh, I mean, it depends on what map you're going to because, depending if it's a hybrid, you might want to get rid of that Sigma that Doge has been playing. If it's, a push, you could also consider it. If you go to the Flashpoint, I don't think you're worried about the Sigma as much. I don't think Sigma's as good comparatively to your hero pool for Ree. with the Doom, with the Hazard we saw a little bit of.
San Diego's gonna get the first ban because they just lost the
Right. So
match.
I think if they go to Flashpoint, you look at maybe a Lucio ban here, and then on Jersey, it's a question of what are you doing. I'm excited to see what happens here. We are in a bit of a bio break, but you know, looking at these teams so far, both teams showing pretty good skill throughout. I think standings wise, Jersey's 2-1. SDA have a game to make up, so they're 1-1 right now. And so, you know, both these rosters feeling pretty consistent between the two. Fights going back and forth, both matches coming down to the wire. This is really interesting to see how close these two teams are.
Yeah, no, it has definitely been a complete battle. I mean, to be fair, both teams are, I think they're both down a man, but still, it's a very close series. Because Ree, from at least what I know of Ree, mostly a support player, but they are playing tank. I know usually El Pencil is here to play that tank, and, you know, for SCA, I don't remember who they're exactly down for DPS.
Down. Normally their DPS is Luna or Doge and Zeke, and they cycle between the three. And then they have Ellie and Veritas in support, and they have Ditto on the tank. But so far, I don't know who Pranksters is, but shout out to you, big dog. You're doing great out here.
Oh yeah, Pranksters, amazing. Doing a great job as a ringer. It's always a good time when you're a ringer, when you can especially show, you're like, yeah, look, this is what I can do for your team. Baby. This is what I can do for your team if you pick me.
Any Sapphire teams looking to rebuild or rebrand, Pranksters is a free agent. So shout out to them. But we are going to see SDA going over to Hollywood. And I think,
like Hollywood.
Where is it? Hold on, I got to cycle through all of my tabs. Hollywood for Sapphire. Unless I broke my spreadsheet, this is the first Hollywood sighting that we have in Sapphire. We've primarily seen it in Emerald, but Hollywood is an interesting map. I think this plays a little bit into both teams. Doge can swap over to the Diva a little bit, but also can play some of those longer sightlines and high ground as Sigma.
Honestly, I'm going to be real. I think it plays a little bit more into Jersey's favor because of the high mobility they've been running with. They could get on that high ground, especially on that second stint, really clear out the high ground just really fast. Also with that Doomfist, I mean, can clear out that first point high ground super easily. He can clear it so fast. And for Doge, I mean, Sigma is really good on the map too, but they haven't had too much speed. I haven't seen too much speed out of San Diego. They seem to be a lot more of a poke team. Versus,
I know Veritas has a Lucio. We've seen it in past seasons, I want to say.
Yeah,
maybe
Ruby.
I don't know if I think I've been saying it wrong. I think it's Eli, not Ellie, so apology on my part for that. But I think they also have a Lucio, or at least maybe just for touch. But I think you're right. I think that the Doomfist is getting banned.
Ooh, that's a big ban. That's a big ban because that's what Ree's. It feels like that's been Ree's comfort pick has been the Doomfist, and I think that's his most played tank. So we're gonna see what Ree is going to do. I mean, luckily with Hollywood, Diva, obviously, great character here. Also pretty, I feel like a kind of an easier hero you can always play. You also got the Ramatra that can play well here. We'll see what they're doing. But yeah, getting rid of the Doomfist in this, that's huge.
Big. I gotta say, I think I might be huffing some paint when I say this. Let's see the Rehog. We saw it for a little bit on Rialto, maybe just for like that first point to try to get an early pick. But Hog here could go schnasty. It could go dummy hard, and I'm smelling it in the works.
You know what? You know what though? I got you. Get Hog and get May out there.
A little bit of ice fishing, sending it back to OG Junkertown.
Yeah, just bringing in the good old May, especially if they go Sigma. I mean, what is he gonna do? He's gonna put up a shield, maybe rock you. Like he's gonna be like, everyone shoot the wall, fast, fast. As everyone just tries to break it, he's just getting shot at.
Get me out of here.
He's like, get me out, get me out. but we'll have to see. I mean, also, yeah, I don't know. I think the May Roadhog definitely can work. Like I said, I think Ramatra also works well.
Who plays the May? If you go that ice fishing, who plays your May? Do you put Astros or Quasar on it? Because I feel like you would put Quasar on it.
Yeah. I mean, Astro I know can also play May. May is more so. I just feel like one of those characters that's, you know, the biggest thing about her is just the walls. So as long as you can coordinate with your hog, like, hey, whoever you're about to grab, I'm about to wall. As soon as you, like, right after they get in your face, wall, bang. Like, that's all you gotta do. So we'll just see. But I'd probably put, Quaza.
There goes the Zen. I think I would agree. I think Quaz is the May player there for that situation. But Jersey's going to ban the Zen. Veritas getting a little too much value on that character. And with these sight lines and high grounds, I think that's kind of good.
Oh, especially with this poke comp that SCA has been running, that Zenyatta, especially on Rialto, was a huge factor of why their attack was so oppressive. It was such a good offense with that Zenyatta, but now with the Zenyatta gone, you know, now you know, Muffheart's like, ooh, Zen's gone. It's time for more boops to happen.
It could be. This could be where SDA changes it up, gives us a speed-heavy composition. They might put Doge on the Diva, give Veritas a little bit of Lucio. I could be a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what they're gonna plan on to do here, but looks like we're still chilling and get ready. But yeah, getting rid of the Zenyatta. Yeah, Zenyatta last match, that Veritas Zen was crazy. I saw double kills, maybe even a triple kill.
Bro lived on a literal 5 HP at the very end of that defense, got 2, got healed, came back swinging.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Zen, especially in poke comps, can be a really great support.
I will say, if you look at these rosters as well, Veritas, you know, we keep talking about him, has been in this league since season 4. I think maybe took 1 season as a hiatus, but has been around the block, knows how to play the game, knows how to play in these team scenarios. Zeke and Doge has been around since season 1. Zeke's been around since 5. I want to say.
I think 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was 5 because he joined me on Pit. And so you look at that roster, they have a lot of players that have been around, you know, this environment for a long time. Versus Jersey, Helios was here for the first time last season. Quaza's been around for 2 or 3 seasons. Ashers was here last season, and then you have 3 newbies. So SDA, I think, has a, if you want to call it, slight advantage in terms of they've been around for a little bit longer, but so far both teams playing like they both have that advantage.
Absolutely, but so far, oh boy, we're seeing a Junkrat. Why do I see a Junkrat?
Why do I see a Mercy, bro?
Why do I see a Junkrat, bro?
I'm fine with Junkrat. Shout out Laggy. Shout out Blue Jay.
Shout out Buns.
Shout out Buns. There's a Junkrat in every league, and they're all peeking. I remember playing with Blue Jay and Ruby on Chicago, and that man sniped a Pharah out of the sky, no minimum 4 times on Numbani. Like, he just insane. But like,
we're going to the Orisa, even though we're going Orisa. That's interesting, especially with the debuffs. I think Orisa got debuffed in this patch.
I'm unsure of the buffs, but I'm also unsure of this support line. We're gonna see. Okay, never mind. Veritas swapped over the Kiri. I like that a little bit better. I was gonna say a Mercy Moira would have been thin.
It would have been a little interesting.
Over the Sig.
Good old comfort pick.
They're already picking out some of these characters. A Rez gonna come out early, so Rez is gonna be down for 30 seconds. But Pranksters or Zeke, one of them's gonna have to find that. That's gonna cause a lot of headaches.
So far, I mean, I really like the Jersey defense, but at the same time, not a huge. Man, they're lucky there's not a Winston, because that is a prime spot for Winston to jump on Helios when they were all in that kill box.
They're killing Quaza, and Ree went way too deep. Now it is Jersey down 2 as all 5 members are looking to on this point.
Absolutely, and I mean, they kind of flipped the map.
Damn time. Who told this bot to be so sassy, bro?
You gotta love it. The bot was getting annoyed. He's like, come on, guys. We gotta get here finally.
We're gonna get a touch, but we're gonna get Astro dead to rights. Quaza also falling low, but looking for some of these picks. Quaza accidentally shooting himself. Zeke gonna find one. It is just the tank. Helios gonna find one, and it's gone. There goes the point. Zeke getting a nice twofer for his troubles, and Ebola. Oh my god, look at the ults. It is SDA all day, baby. Prankster's the new guy, so, you know, you gotta buy your time. You're that's okay.
You got 58, but I mean, Mercy already with 2 reses already, showing a great value of why Mercy's so valuable. Ooh, Zeke falling early.
Down. Ree going up. I also like the Ree horse. This is something that we didn't see. Prankster's gonna take out Quaza, and it's gonna have to run because this horse is taking out members. Suzu used early. Veritas going up top, gonna try to fight. Okay, the TP out. Thank God. That scared me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so far, really great job, though, from the San Diego offense. Ooh, there goes Prankster's falling early, but now they have all 5 ults.
What are we doing with that res? That was a Stan res if I've ever seen one. Go right into the open shot. The only difference is Stan normally gets the res off and dies. We're looking at ults, like you said, and I think I want SDA to be a little proactive with them. We've seen them be kind of slow to use them to start. Meanwhile, Jersey, very comfortable at letting 1 or 2 rip, as we've seen.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, like, I've seen it in Emerald all the time, and you know, Ruby as well. Whoever is using their ults more proactively usually wins, but there's a lot of Q happening.
Doge is going to solo out Helios.
Wow.
He's going to look for the other support. Goodbye, Paul Allen. Rip indeed. Goodbye, Ree. It is now just the DPS.
However, it was really expensive for 1 ult from Jersey. It took 4 ultimates from San Diego.
That has been their biggest weakness so far. It is feast and famine with these ults. If one goes out, all 20 others join them.
Absolutely. It's gonna be a little rough, especially now. You're looking at Jersey, they have 4 in the bank to just San Diego's 1, but it is Kasune Rush, so it's a really good one. Well, talking about it, there it is.
Is coming out, but reusing the ult, gonna find Zeke. Here comes the Bastion.
Ooh, he gets a pick.
Patters is gonna find him, or Pranksters. I don't know why I said Patters. I'm having a stroke. Pranksters speaking up, probably gonna go down here. I don't see them making it out alive. Yep, they're gone.
Good old pitter patter falling there.
And now, with that, they still have a rush and an OC, so Jersey's looking pretty good. Veritas having to use Suzu early, trying to take a couple sight lines. Soja's gonna have to be big here with this OC.
Absolutely. I mean, this OC and Rush, at least now you know that for a while. Ooh, Helios is a big pick. You know, for San Diego, they don't have any ults. You can use that ult proactively just to keep buying time. There's 2 minutes left in the bank, so let's see what Jersey's going to do with his defense.
This is where I think you can also see kind of the weakness of a Mercy. It is all based on the damage output, and that means your healing is nowhere. Ebola's going to go out, but already Quaza and Ree finding 2. Asher's finding 3. He's going to hold on to that OC till Overwatch 42.
Yeah, Overwatch 42, where, you know, loot boxes are $100 each. Gotta love it.
Hey, man, it could happen. This is starting to get a little dicey now. You have just over a minute for San Diego, and you're really looking into Pranksters swapping it up.
Ooh, there's one.
But the Flux is going to find 3 and kill 1. Ree's going to go down here soon, but it's not without a trade for Zeke. Zeke is going to get res, though. And again, just a rush there at the end felt unnecessary. These teams are just using some of these ults at the end of fights when it's not required.
Right, absolutely. And, you know, looking at San Diego, I mean, yeah, you won the team fight, but now looking back at Jersey, they have 4 again. They have 4 again ready.
Fight against OC, Bastional, and yup, here goes the beam, here goes the OC. Bro, Raggy, you're in trouble.
Get out of here, but Pranksters is it behind them?
Pranksters is gonna find one. Zeke's gonna go down, but Ree also looking low. Pranksters,
Oh,
goat of a lifetime. They're up.
wow!
Looking for more. Can he find Axos? He's gonna find another. Who let this player in the game? A TP out.
Pranksters!
Oh my god, they're gonna be able to cap too. Ree might be able to go in, but they're too focused on this. Somebody stop this man!
Oh, the
Somebody stop this man! Who is he? Or
Bro,
she?
if you're, I'm sorry. If you're San Diego, you gotta just sign this guy. The only reason why you capped that is because he just went behind and got like 3 kills. That was crazy.
Please. Oh my god.
Better sign this man.
A rocket Ree, and now San Diego has all the tempo they needed. All pranksters. Asher gonna swap over to the sim, and there is a Bolo, a Rush, and a Flux on the side of San Diego. Meanwhile, you still have the Rush and the Bastion and the Orisa all on the side of Jersey. Pranksters already looking for the flank, but I think they found him. They are tired of that person shenanigans. Rush
Absolutely.
out. Rush out.
Kitsune.
They are mowing down Doge. Bolo out, unable to find anything, but they are gonna find Ree.
Wow. Oh.
Pranksters is gonna go down in too deep, unfortunately. Only 20 seconds left. Can they find Quaza? They're gonna find Quaza. Zeke showing he's just as good of a DPS player as Prankster.
Absolutely, but so far it's only 10 seconds left. Someone's gonna need touch. They are gonna have 2 ults.
And Anti is gonna go out. Doge is gonna have to use hands early. A Flux could go big here, but here comes the Bastion ult. Somebody's gotta get rid of this front lining, but Zeke again. The pole to the Bastion ult. It was massive. They're gonna be able to take out nobody with the Flux, but Ree going down, Asher going down. This is still an insane fight on San Diego. They're so close to finding Helios. Pranksters in the back gonna do the job.
Oh man, the fart!
On the cart. What an insane clutch. 2 times over from San Diego as they finish. Oh my god.
Absolutely, and so far, just for a little fun stat fact, Pranksters right now leading the game with 24 kills.
Bro, it's 24-7.
24-7. Bro, he's been... Alright, so teams, if you need a DPS, I have this application of this guy, okay? He might have a silly name of Pranksters. You might think he's pranking you. He's not. Let him be Reaper. Let him flank. You'll have a good time.
Let him be on the Ash, too. His Ash was nutty. I mean, like, the dude is just... He's just him. I don't know what to say.
That whole San Diego offense... If you're on San Diego right now, you'll be like, hey, Pranksters, thank you so much for just coming back.
Oh,
getting so much value.
Oh, they figured out the strat. They're gonna enable Pranksters even more with the Zarya. Give him bubbles.
No.
And Ree, unbeknownst to what's being plotted against him, is locking the Diva. This is gonna be nasty. Oh, we see Ash. Boo. Boo.
I mean, you got Mercy though, so you get the Mercy pocketed Ash. I mean, that could definitely get some kills. But with Diva though, and especially right now where the 2 of them are sitting, I do not like where they're sitting. Where the Mercy and the Ash. Never mind, they got off it. Thank goodness. But here we go, Jersey with this offense. And we also got
Jersey's comp so far. They are looking on this dive. Get in, take them out, and get it done fast. But it's going to be hard because San Diego... Oh, reason to swap over to the Monkey. The classic tank rock, paper, scissors starting immediately.
Yup. That's what you got to do. You got to do counter watch. I mean, I'm sure
Monkey jumps in, bubble out. Doge going to pop up bubble himself. And so far, high ground is all of Jersey's. Paul Allen going to have to get healed up from the dynamite. There's Quaza on an off angle, but Zeke is looking for him quickly. The Monkey's in.
Quaza.
Zeke's going to find Quaza. Is the Monkey going to be able to make it? Nope, Zeke's going to find another. Doge's going to find another. Helios getting one for the trade, but Helios is going to go down. Oh my god, somebody bubble that Mercy. Almost died to Astra's, but Astra's gonna make it out close to a pulse bomb, which is kind of nice.
Kind of nice, but you also got Zeke almost with the bola shot already to go. Already under half health again. Jeez.
Playing Monkey into Freya is not good. Playing Monkey into Mercy, kind of crazy. But Quaza finding a kill already. Quaza showing he's just as good as these other DPS. Bola going in, unable to find anything. And now this Monkey is going in. He's looking. The support's low. Zeke is going to go down. A rush is going to be used on the point. Can they find Paul Allen?
Wow, they do.
Almost getting bubbled, but the Valk and the Rush, there are no support ults left. Zeke might find Ree, and he does. Quaza's going to go down, and there goes Jersey's attack. 2 minutes already off the clock. Now, that was both support ults. Bola was used, but again, that's one that you can kind of farm like Tracer Pulse Bomb. So far, we're able to see Veritas having to use Suzu. There's the TP out. There's a rush. Ree already falling low.
Astro.
Quaza's going to find Prankster, though. Now it's up to Zeke to hold these DPS shoulders. Just kidding. There's
Oh, grab!
The grab is going to find the tank outside and the support's on the inside. And now everybody's split. Quaza's going to find one, but Zeke's going to find the trade. San Diego putting the foot down on this defense.
So, yeah, this San Diego defense has been fierce. But, you know, Vader, I know you were questioning at the start that Mercy, but they've been on a really great Mercy so far this map. Really great.
I really might have to take it back. The Mercy's been going pretty good for them. We're going to see a wraparound. Jersey looking to take the high ground, but also Astra's looking to pepper them out. Monkey in deep, almost the primal. Astra's going to find one, Ree's going to find another. There's a B. Why? Again, it only finds 3, but you're already up 2. You don't need to use it. You're going to find a kill. Paul Allen really needs to start thinking about those beats.
At least he's not Ajaxing.
Fair and true. I can't talk about that. Hey, to be fair, I have yet to Ajax this season. So I'm going to hold that until probably my next game. Yeah, my next game, I'm going to Ajax 5 times.
That's okay. We'll tell your tank about it.
Poor Nightmare. He has no idea. So far, Paul Allen in deep, getting the Freya special with some of those crossbow balls. But now, Suzu out. Ree hopefully going to be able to jump. Jumping into danger instead of out because of the primal. We're going to see kept up, and now the high ground is theirs. But he wants to go in deeper and deeper until he gets out. Oh my god.
Yeah, but so far,
So
far, great card progress already. 2.5 minutes, but look, we're already over halfway done to the second point.
And Ree's gonna find Prankster. Oh, he's gonna go up, but Zeke's gonna go down. Rez coming out, gonna find Prankster. Prankster stuck on the guardrail.
Oh no, he falls.
Wide.
Oh, Bob is alone.
Robert sitting alone as a rush trying to salvage his fight. A hero play from Veritas as now it is just Doge on the cart. Freya is back. Zeke running into a corner, but Doge is going to fall. This is not looking good if you're San Diego. Jersey, on the other hand, finding their tempo again, really making game of it.
Uh-oh, look at who Pranksters went.
Oh, is it time? Is it time?
It's time.
Oh, lordy. Well, it's time for Veritas to get out because you're gone.
Wow.
The collapse onto the supports was massive, and now Doge getting the old spawn, gonna have to back out and give them more space again. The monkey in with no supports on him.
No!
You need to be careful. All of this front-facing damage is crazy. There's a grab already. Paul Allen gonna be close to another beat. Can he do the thing and beat for the grab, or is he gonna beat when there's 4 members dead?
We don't know. It's a toss-up.
If you want to gamble, folks, put in the bets now. Somebody in chat. OC Rush.
Oh no!
He did the beat. He did the good beat, and now Doge is wiped off the map, and now Zeke's wiped off the map.
Double!
Coming in hot.
And Veritas
Paul
falls
also
into
getting a
Team
2.
Kill.
You're gonna see a pulse and you're gonna see a monkey. Oh, but there's gonna be a bola. And
this
there's
isn't
gonna
good.
be. Ooh, Paul going low.
Oh no, wait, monkey!
And Zeke with the crossbow. That's a very good pick for them. And Zeke with
Let's take another!
Zeke wants this map. And with 1:40 left, the ults are in their favor. They need to tempo this out.
Absolutely. I mean, you got Primal and you got Pulse Bomb against this Bola and Mercy's ult.
The Reaper and the Rush are both building their ults fairly quickly. Veritas gonna have to use Suzu early. That's gonna be big if you are Astros looking for this pulse. Astros actually looking to find. Oh, I had to hold my breath because I saw 2 up there. But Ellie.
Oh!
Doge is still going out of mech. The Bola coming out.
Mech.
Able to anything. Here comes the Primal trying to finish things. Suzu keeping them up, but Ree falling to half. We're gonna see a Blossom if he can get up. Doge almost close.
Oh no, Zeke!
The res is out.
And that's Blossom!
He's gonna find one. He's gonna find 2. Hold on, it's Veritas with the rush. Patterns is go. Pranksters is going nuts. I'll never say.
Prankster's going crazy with another!
The Rush and the Blossom are keeping this game alive. And now there's gonna be a Zarya in this diva.
Man, if San Diego ends up winning this, I know who I'm instantly banning. Without a second thought.
Reaper, goodbye.
Reaper, bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Aaron
Get rid of
Hernandez
this.
forever. Zeke trying to pepper in those crossbolts. Ree getting some charge from the bubbles. Doge gonna have to run away for a little bit, but unfortunately there's not many ults coming up of San Diego. Oh, there's looking to finish things off with this OC. It is Veritas.
Oh!
And they go down, and in the final moments, it's going to be 3-3. We're going to overtime.
We're going to overtime on Hollywood.
Ooh. Ah.
Y'all wanted a series. This is the series. This is the series right now. So, I mean, Pranksters as that Reaper on Hollywood?
Nutty.
Deadly.
Absolutely nutty.
Deadly. Deadly. Send this man to Ruby with that freaking Reaper in Hollywood. That thing is deadly.
Ooh, all right. We are going to see San Diego get to attack first because it was a draw and they were the first to attack. They're going to be attacking again to start it out. Meanwhile, Jersey is going to be on the defense, and we're going to see the matching Sigma here. Meanwhile, Paul Allen going to stay on the Ana. No Lucio shenanigans here. Astro Quasar going to stick on Astro Quasar and Helio sticking on to those comfort picks.
I'm not gonna lie to you for 5 seconds. If I'm San Diego, I'm yelling at Pranksters to say Reaper. Just like, don't. Nope.
I don't know what you're hovering right now. I don't care. I need the Reaper. I need to lock it in, pop us in, and go in, buddy.
No, that's Sojourn. Where's Reaper? Where's my emo kid?
They're gonna look to wall somebody off quickly, evaporate them, and waste that time because there is only a minute on the clock. This could be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it goes.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Asher's starting to play up now, looking for a with the tank.
Ooh, Doge got low.
So far, 30 seconds have been spent, and now we're looking at San Diego to do something.
Oh,
ready.
Team rocked.
Anti gonna bounce and get Pranksters. But Zeke
no.
starting things off strong, getting Paul Allen out of the way. Zeke forcing Suzu as well. Zeke looking for the support. I'm only going to talk about Zeke. Ice Block and Wall both used out. Astros could go down right now.
Astro, he gets out. There's on balls. Wait, Pranksters found the Fury.
The res is out. Zeke might fall, taking the 1v1 on Quasar. But Veritas is up there to take it.
Wait, Paul Allen.
The Valk is out. They should be able to take this fight. The Kiri is in deep. Gonna have the double TP. And so far, one tick has been claimed. They're looking for another.
2. It might be a point cap.
We're looking at it. There is one support left. It's almost time.
Oh my god, he just got here!
There's 2 already down.
Wait, Prankster's so low, he's not gonna. Oh, Prankster falls, but.
Oh, she gets popped. Quanza's gonna want that back because overtime is here. They need every advantage they can get. And there was 3 ultimates used in that fight for nothing. Now you're gonna get a Bola, you're gonna get a Rush, you're going to get an OC. San Diego can look to take this the distance.
Absolutely, and you know, especially now we're in just pure overtime. Every meter that little cart moves is just more and more difficult on Jersey. They know they gotta push it that far to win this map. They only have beat. They don't really have any other ult in the bank versus San Diego's got a ton of ults ready.
Interestingly here, now after a short time, Zeke and Veritas, the ball comes out, but Quaza's gonna find his counterpart. A Rush is able to find Quaza, but Zeke is still down.
Oh, big kill!
He's down. The Rush is still out, but Doge is gonna have to sit on
goodness!
a beat to keep everybody healthy and keep this defense in it. Oh my god!
So far, we have a battle. Look at this crazy battle. Prankster's 41-17 and Quaza 44-18. And then when it comes to the re-DC'd?
Didn't know that.
Wow. I did not know.
Our head of production telling us that re-DC'd for a fat second. Yeah, it must have been that quick enough because the game didn't pause.
Well, now it paused. Oh, well. Well, I mean, right now.
Funny.
That's funny. I mean, hey, at least.
There's Re. Okay.
At least they stopped it. At least you know how far you gotta go. If I'm San Diego, I'm gonna be like, all right, Pranksters, you're a Reaper forever. Reaper what trick? Just say Reaper. Just say Reaper. Don't swap.
Bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some teams out there in Sapphire looking to rebuild and, you know, change some rosters up. If Patterns isn't on your watch list right now, you're doing something wrong. I mean, dude has been electric so far this game.
Yeah, Pranksters, I mean, don't let the name fool you. He has been amazing. But so far, rest of San Diego also really great so far. They've been a really good job. And, you know, for, oh, looks like we're getting back. Yep, looks like they're getting ready again.
Back. Ooh.
You like what Doge said? Once he just gonna use it turn down the hacks.
Oh, look at this! Look at this attack! I love that.
Oh,
Paul Allen swapping the Kiri just potentially to get the perks. Yep, putting the perks on him just in case they want to swap. But this attack is looking snasty.
Look at if this Sigma gets out of position one time, it is not gonna be a fun time.
The monkey's back. Oh, okay, wait, okay, hang on. I'm being baited. Everybody's baiting me.
Look at Pranksters. You know where you know what he is.
It's gonna be so good. A minute is all they have to make it just as far as San Diego. Can Jersey pull it out and take it up 2-1? Regardless, somebody's going 2-1. Let's see what happens on their attack.
Absolutely is. Here we go, already with the start of a push, and
Zeke already peppering in those cross bolts. Rock out, not gonna find things. The speed, they're looking. Quasi This is not good. Paul Allen
finding.
This
and
is
Sigma.
Destruction, dismantling.
Wow.
And now they're gonna take out Eli. This could be dangerous.
I never thought I would see the day a Reinhardt just straight walks up to a Sigma and just starts swinging with no repercussions. Wow!
Especially with the Reaper right there. Doge gonna mirror the Rhine. They only have a short distance to hold it. There's only one fight.
Oh, no, they don't.
Nobody's near any ults, which is the only saving grace for San Diego right now. Zeke falling low due to the icicles. Gonna have to get topped up. Eli going over to the Life Weaver.
Now we're at the point where basically all that matters is who gets the first ult. That's what everyone's looking at, and so far, Jersey looking like they're gonna get the first ult.
You're looking for
this land snap!
First pick
No
and goes with the first pick. Ree falling low, but able to have the BAP right there, keeping them up still low. Can they find him? No, Pranks is gonna go down. And unfortunately for San Diego, it wasn't enough. Jersey taking this map. 2-1 is the series. Oh my god.
Bro, you gotta get rid of this Lucio. I'm sorry, I saw in that last bit, Muffmar all over Veritas. You need to get rid of this Lucio. You gotta get rid of him. He's gotta get out of here. Sig, yeah, gets the got Doge on the good old play of the game. Good, bro.
2 or 3 maps in a row. I know it's 2. I don't know if that's 3 or though.
I think it's at least 2 maps, but yeah, I mean, oh man, if I will say this, if I am Jersey, and if San Diego does not ban a DPS, I'm banning Reaper immediately. Get rid of Reaper. I know Quaza plays Reaper. I don't care. Get rid of Reaper.
I don't know if Quaza wants to smoke. I'm gonna be so for real.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you have to be careful though, because you only have push and flashpoint left. If you ban the Reaper here and it does not go your way, then you are leaving yourself open for the other map to get shredded. Meanwhile, I want to shout out Zeke, who's been phenomenal in this Freya, and I think has been underlooked. He's been opening a lot of these fights as well, especially with that Mercy pocket. Now the Zen's going to be back as well, so maybe on a push you can bring that Zen back. But San Diego has poised themselves, even though they're down right now, they can still make a good run at these last 2 maps.
Absolutely. I mean, we're gonna just have to see what they're gonna do now. Going into Game 4, Jersey up in the series. They're on match point. This is so interesting for San Diego. It's like, what do we do? Who are you gonna pick? Because now Doomfist is back. Which also, I'm shocked by Reinhardt. I need to see how many hours Ree has as Reinhardt, because I did not expect that Reinhardt. Hold on, how many hours?
I don't think anybody was. I don't think anybody's a knower about the Re-Rhine. The Re-Rhine.
Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm looking real quick. How many hours does he have as Reinhardt? For his total time, he has 20 hours on Rhine.
My God.
He has 27 hours. He has played the game for almost 1,400 hours. So he does not play it much.
The Flashpoint is coming out, and like I said earlier, I don't think these teams want to go to this new map Atlas where everything is unknown right now. They're gonna stay to the bread and butter. Saravasa. Paul Allen knows. Paul Allen knows. The Lucio ban.
It is also don't do it. Basically, yeah. That new Flashpoint map, I think, at least from my ref ball, and I think me, you, and Andrew, I know we were looking a little bit right before the game. I think the new Flashpoint map is the biggest map, maybe in all of Overwatch, potentially. That thing is massive.
It is a wide map.
It is huge. That new map is crazy. Like, my gosh. The only maps I could think of that maybe are bigger than it are those, like, well, if anyone remembers the campaign Overwatch had, maybe those maps were bigger. But, like, that's pushing it. That's about it. I think it's definitely the biggest Flashpoint, for sure.
I'm giggling in chat. Paul Allen has been begging and pleading. Don't ban the Lucio. Doge just goes, hey, I got a funny joke. What if we ban the Lucio? And here we see the Lucio ban.
And then you have Buffalo saying, I'm unleashing my final form. He's going Super Saiyan, maybe even Ultra Instinct, to help Jersey finish this out.
Oh my God. I will say he was on the Juno, which didn't look that bad. Clearly finding his comfort in Lucio.
Oh, yeah.
I think this might be something that you need to watch out for. Now he doesn't have that same kind of DPS, questionable usage. Oh, they're going for Zeke. No, my boy Zeke.
Freya
is gone.
Freya
for the
gone.
Z-Cast. The
I mean-
Z-Cast is his backup pick in comp, and it's going nutty. I'm calling it now.
I mean, here's the thing, though. You leave Reaper. Like, Reaper's
You leave
there.
Reaper for the last map.
And Reaper.
It could be
Man.
dangerous.
Reaper with this buff. I promise you, if you haven't played Overwatch yet since this new patch, Reaper's the most annoying thing ever. He chases down tracers every game I see. It is so annoying. All of his pellets does more damage. So he's like, "Hi, I'm just gonna run up to you and have no issues." What?
Oh,
I guess for
this
game
is
5.
crazy. Yeah, I
Worst
mean they
comes
still
to
have that
worst.
Reaper ban in. If this goes to map 5, which I hope it does, because holy content. If they don't ban the Reaper, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Yeah, no, you gotta get rid of Reaper. You gotta get rid of Reaper. You gotta. If he goes to game 5 and Pranksters is still cooking on that Reaper, get him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here as fast as you can.
Old
But
Yeller,
here we
take
go.
him out back. But before that map 5, we do have a map 4, and it is.
It is good
Oh,
old.
Zeke's gonna play the cast here. I'm smelling it. Patterns, probably the Reaper. Doge is a bigger question mark.
Good
I
old
don't play
Prankster.
Sigma here. I think he might go the Czar. I'm smelling their team comp.
I
and it
love that.
smells-
I love the fact that you keep calling Pranksters patters.
I don't know what wires are crossed in my brain to do that, but I think I need to go see a doctor after this match.
The good old pitter patters, Pranksters. As yeah, it looks like we're getting the Doomfist back. Pretty good. Time to see my final form, and he's going Brig. We
I'm gonna be so honest.
Brig.
Brig left some things to be desired, but he might be locking it in. He might be figuring it out.
Maybe,
As
especially
both
with
teams
the
are gonna
Juno.
run this Juno, we're gonna have to see. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Saravasa map 4 is underway. Jersey looking to close out the series here. San Diego to take it back and push it to a map 5. Oh,
Ooh, Pranksters.
God, I did it again. I'm calling him P now. P. SDA is hanging out on the outside of the map. Meanwhile, they're looking for an early take of the point, but the Doom is in and Doom is gone.
Ooh,
but
it gets
trade-
traded.
Eli is gone. That's gonna be an unfortunate trade, but Pranksters is now gone. You have to be careful.
Gotta be careful, but at the same time, luckily for you, the support that's left is Brig. One of the hardest to kill supports.
Oh my god. Jersey's gonna able to lose one, but regain composure and take it back. And Doge immediately giving up on that Zarya in favor of his rock. He has been rocking this Doom left, right, and center. I'm honestly surprised there's no Hog to hook him. Maybe no Sombra. But
Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet.
Could be.
Could be as yeah. So far, I mean, both teams are meeting up, but because of the flashpoint, look at how much percentage. The percentage is already flying up. Ooh, Vader falls.
Asher's already finding 2.
A double.
Uh-oh, this is looking dangerous. P has taken the but unfortunately, Doge is gonna fall, and I think they are gonna make it out, the remaining members of San Diego, but I think unfortunately the point will go to Jersey, giving them one step closer to finish this series out.
Absolutely, but that's the beauty of Flashpoint. Like, once you capture it, even if you lose the next team fight, you're already up by like 20 or 30%. Flashpoint moves so fast.
Attack the objective.
Gotta be ready for it.
How have they still not fixed the spectator glitch where I have no idea where I'm going to point? Like, where I know we're on Gardens now, but like, what's up, Blizzard? Small indie company.
Small indie company, you know, they haven't been around for a while. It's okay.
Eli swapping over to the Moira to get a little bit more of that survivability.
Ooh, that's
Goes out, is going to go wide. Here comes the rush to kind of count things up. Asher's is down now. Here comes the Doom looking for the down. Maybe Dope.
Where's he gonna punch? Oh,
There
he
goes
gets
Zeke,
one!
and there goes Pranksters. And now it's just the supports and the tank on the side for Six. As this Doom is running them down.
Absolutely, and there goes Doomfist. That's why Doomfist can be so scary. He can just run you down, and there's nothing you're gonna do about it in a 1v1.
Veritas finding Astros, but unfortunately, I think he's probably gonna go down here. Rally getting used.
Rally.
Just 1v. All right, well, he got his kill. He's still in there. Who is letting this man live out his dream right now?
Bro, he wanted to be Reinhardt.
Yeah,
Oh, there he goes. He falls.
Zeke swapping over to the Soj. I kind of like it. We haven't seen the Soj Zeke in a minute. But now you're down your Paul Allen. You still have a Ray, but you're also looking at 50% already. So even if you lose this, you have time to come back in if you're Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But you still got Ray. You still got Rail versus, you know, San Diego's got a bunch of ults. And yeah, they're going to lose it at 65. Pretty good percentage.
Doom still in. Astra's in the back as well. Cole's going to match the Ray. There's the OC. There's the Flux. It's going to find one. Is he going to be able to find the kill? No, he can't find one. Who said you can start doing things, kid? A block is going to but he's going to get punched out of it. Meanwhile, the point is still on the side.
Wow.
San Diego Zeke showing he's still a madman. Unfortunately, mad enough to die. Veritas going to go down, and there's the flip as well. Jersey might be able to sneak this one out. Unless they want a scuffed touch, San Diego might have to give this one up.
Yeah, and you know, for Flashpoint to be down 2-0, I mean 0-2, it's going to be rough, but still possibly winnable. They only have Kasune Rush possibly, so this Kiriko's got to heal.
Pulse is going wide, a punch is going out. They're ignoring the Doom. He's got another ult. There's another ult. No kills this time, but they are looking. Prankster's over on the Cassidy now. Hands going out. Paul Allen down. Zeke finding his counterpart. Prankster's finding one. This should be San Diego to hold on for this point and maybe make it their own.
And they will. What a fight. And a battle from San Diego to scratch it out and win it. But now for Jersey, one team fight away from getting this point and being up on the map 2-0.
This is going to be a scary point here because you are going to probably be able to build rally if you can get this touch. The point is ticking. Oh, I got the hiccups. Point ticking up. San Diego looking to catch them out early. Maybe they can find one early. But now, Jersey collapsing onto the point. The Rock is going to stop the punch.
Big Rock!
Stop him. He's falling low, but so is Dope. He's going to go down.
Wait, there goes Mudfart!
There's two environmentals. Jersey is looking to take this to 2-0 already.
Yup, and they will.
The last remaining chance for this San Diego team to stay in it. This point has to be all or nothing. They need this to give themselves a chance, as we're going to go all the way over to the Ruins part. I think it's called Ruins, so I don't really know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how these are all named, but yeah, I mean, you're looking at it for San Diego. They have to win the next 3 to get us to Game 5. And there goes Ree. Ree falling early. Good.
Asher's at another pulse bomb and just hanging out on the point. They're going to collapse in. Asher probably going to be able to make it out here and not get caught. Unless Eli... Nope. Eli, I think, is not going to be able to secure that kill. Now you're looking at 4 ultimates compared to almost 4 ultimates. Both teams getting pretty close. We're looking... Asher's still in the back for that pulse.
Yeah, but also those 4 ultimates are a little different because 2 of those ultimates for Jersey are pretty selfish. Ooh, and there we go. San Diego's 2 big ults.
2 ults already used.
Oh,
and
Astro!
All right, now everybody's using every ult they have. San Diego probably are going to lose this point from the ultimates. Zeke is now over onto the Reaper as Jersey is starting the final percentage to end this series. They still have a Ray, so that'll be good for them, but now we're looking. San Diego's going to have a new Reaper to call their own, and they're going to have to be careful because already we've seen 30 seconds go by, or 30% go by.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, for Jersey, you have one of the very best ults in the entire game. It's the only ult on the board. Like, it's the only one. There's no other ult available.
Doge is taking the point by himself. Meanwhile, the rest of San Diego are trying to fight this Doom.
And he will take it.
They just kind of give it to him. They're not too worried. They're instead getting beat out. They're one. And now this might be their Doom.
There's Ray.
A hero play from Helios, but I think it's ill-timed. Should go down here. You need that back.
Ooh, big kills right there. And for San Diego to live through the Ray to get that point huge.
A 3v5 and a Ray, unfortunately not where you wanted it to be, as San Diego keeps themselves in not only the map, but in the series still, as we are going to rotate point.
Now we're going to the 4th point. San Diego's still in it to try to get us to a game 5. Doofus already getting a lot of damage. And
Eek and Doge falling low. Are they going to be able to get him? A rock almost getting pooped off, and now the entire team of Jersey collapses onto the tank. Prankster's going to go down as well. Paul Allen going to find one. I don't think Eli here is going to be able to make it out alive. In fact, they probably should have just died already or gotten out. Now you're just kind of staggering yourself. If Astros gets this kill, it could be devastating.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just Flashpoint. You got to be aggressive. You got to be early. But for San Diego, you got about every ult in the book ready. Oh, man, everybody. There's about to be 9 ults on the board.
Everybody's gonna click the funny button. Here are all the ultimates. So far, Doge already falling to half. Astros looking in the back for the pulse. The suit. Veritas falls onto it by accident. A Flux is out. Zeke's gonna find one. Like we said, all the ultimates are basically getting used. Both sides contributing. Zeke gonna fall just before the Blossom, but Quasa's gonna go down. And now this Doom, it needs to escape, as Eli finding 2 at the end.
So far, great job from San Diego being really scrappy in this Flashpoint. And we're going to see how they keep going. They used 2 ultimates there, but Jersey now being the team that's using their ultimates sporadically. We're going to see how San Diego uses 3. Rally, definitely really good. They're also about to have Ray, but those 2 can't win you a fight. I mean, if Cass hits it, I mean, he can kill everybody still. Even in Ray, he can still get everybody.
They're taking their time, allowing Quasa to set up on this high in some of these shots. Zeke is looking for a signature flank Death Blossom that we haven't seen in a couple of seasons, or haven't seen this season.
Absolutely.
Doom into the back. A rush is up. But Prankster's down. There's no Deadeye. Astros is down. There are DPS down for both teams. Zeke looking to take the Doomfist, and all of a sudden San Diego want to take this to 2-2. They're going to make sure 2-2 as the final point is going to be Palace. Critically, only the rush was invested.
Really great job from San Diego, though, from bouncing back from that Hollywood game where they used the ults, too scarcely. Now they're using the ults some more smartly, as now they have 3 in the bank, and they have, Doge coming up soon. He's going to have it for this fight. Versus for Jersey, all you have is support ults.
This is going to be the last point of this map. Whether it goes to a game 5 or not is all on.
Ooh, there's an early Ray.
Ray is deep in them, and they're gonna trade out for it. A support, and now Cole. They're gonna take
with a double.
Zeke taking a aggressive Blossom, gonna get stunned out of it, but doesn't matter. The damage. It is just the tank and Astros left, and I don't think Ree is gonna be long for this.
No, and he falls.
Wanting to take this to a map 5 as they're going to start the progress early.
Absolutely. As now, for Muffmart now going to the Kiriko, we've seen him being a Kiriko here and there. This has so far been great ult management from San Diego.
Ooh, dropping low, getting healed. Astros looking to start playing with that point and get some percentage. Eli dropping a little low. Prankster's still holding on to this dead. I don't think he's used it yet.
No, he
On the
hasn't
high ground, might have a
used it
good
yet.
position, but unfortunately, find the better of the other Kiri, and the DPS are all on the high ground. They're dropping. Pranksters is Zeke still in this, going to go down, but now it's Eli and Doge, and they are going to stall this as long as they can. There is a Flux out. If he punches out, he might be able to go for it with this Moira healing, but now Veritas is back. The healing is back. Here comes the Flux as Eli's going to get one. The Flux goes wide. They're not going to get the tank. There's a Sombra now here, and Astros is going. San Diego wants this map 5, and they are looking to take
There's
it.
Cole! There's High and he gets Quasha!
It is just a tank. It is just a carry. It is
Oh
nothing
my
like
God!
5.
We're going to map 5. They reverse swept the map.
Russell, reverse sweep.
Reverse
Oh my
sweep.
God.
Reverse sweep. Sarah Bassa from San Diego. And we have Veritas stealing the play of the game as Kiri. This has been an absolute bloodbath between two teams.
These teams have played it closer than any teams that we've seen before. And honestly, going into this push map, I tell you who's gonna.
I don't know, dude. This has been too close. I mean, if I'm Jersey, I'm get rid of Reaper. Get rid of Reaper.
You have
Get
to.
rid of Reaper.
There's no
Get rid of
way you
Reaper.
don't. You're
Get rid of
honestly
Reaper.
pattern pranksters never. God, pranksters. I'm losing my mind. Pranksters has been going absolutely insane with the Reaper, but Zeke pulled it out the end and was pick after pick. These DPS on San Diego have been coming up clutch, and the same thing with their supports. Veritas going on these flanks, Eli going on the flanks. Doge has been holding it down on the point. Meanwhile, Jersey has this incredible aggression that just picks apart team fights. These are two insane teams going head to head right now. We head into game 5.
It's so interesting. One team really loves poke. They want to keep their distance. The other team's like, get over here. They want all up in your grill, and they just want kills.
Eli is now gone out of the custom game and stopped playing. Restarted the game. Okay, that scared me. Got a little scared that we were going to have this hype match and then have to FF it. Got a little scared, but we're good right now. We're having a quick restart, but doesn't matter anyway. Jersey is still thinking about what push map they want. They've got New Queen Street, Coliseo, Esperanza, and Runa Sloppy. I almost said Runa Sloppy. Kind of forced that.
Or you know what we call it in New York, Runa Sloppy Toppy.
Ah, the classic.
The classic. We love good old Runa Sloppy. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what they're gonna pick. Man, it's just been so interesting. San Diego preferring, hey, let's keep our distance, let's poke them out, let's win the fight that way. Because Doge, I feel like his best tank is that Sigma. And then for Jersey, it's all been about, let's play some Smash Mouth Overwatch, get in your face, and just beat the snot out of you in every fight. And it's been working. It's been honestly working really well. That's a good, that's pretty good.
I like an Esperanza here. Now, funny enough, looking at the maps across Sapphire, all of the push maps have a pretty equal play time. All of them, now with Esperanza being played tonight, all of them have about 2 maps each, except for Runasapi has 3. They're bringing the Sigma. They're leaving the Reaper in. Now, although that's crazy.
To be fair,
Sigma has been putting in work.
To be fair, like I just said, that is definitely his best tank, I think. That is like that's his comfort pick.
And all those rocks have been destroying this Doomfist. You need to find some way now to hinder. I wonder what SDA needs to cook here.
Honestly,
maybe you ban the Soj. Okay, Quaz is gonna have to start flexing.
Getting rid of the Sojourn, definitely good. You know, Muffmart's excited. He gets his good old Lucio back.
He's back on it. We saw the final form. It was not final enough, unfortunately. But
absolutely,
oh my god.
Sigma, though, from Doge has put in some serious work in this series. He's been heroic at times. He's been going crazy. But also, that Sojourn from Quaza, man, lethal. It's been insane. But yeah, now we're leaving Reaper, where on a map,
the table.
there's so many flanks he can do.
I think if you look at the bans laid out to you, the trouble for SDA now is what? Are you going to go the Zarya into the Doom? Are you going to have to play that? Is that your angle? Maybe you go the Orisa. We haven't seen that about Doge, you know, in a while. But
or are you going to maybe like? I've seen so many tanks go JQ on Esperanza. JQ
I like
is
it.
so good for push.
I'm a fan.
But we'll have to see. I mean, Doomface. You also have Hazard. That's also pretty good here. JQ, like I said. You know, little shout out to the ball players, but Wrecking Ball.
Shout out to Log Ball, the classic.
We remember season 5 Dallas when they won it here.
Yeah. Oh,
good old
God.
Log. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what they're gonna cook with. I mean, it's gonna be exciting no matter what. As yeah, going into Game 5, it looks like they're just getting ready for it, basically.
This is exciting. I'm excited. It's gonna be a map 5. It's gonna be a close game. I think if you look at it, right, we were talking about what SDA is gonna do for the tank. I think Jersey's gonna need to figure out what they're gonna do for the DPS. If you stick Quasar on the Reaper against Zeke or Pranksters, I don't know if I could give that to Quasar. Both Zeke and Pranksters are very good Reapers. Quasar's nowhere a slouch himself. He's a very good Reaper as well. But I think you have to be questioning, where does that pick go? I think Asher's still going to lock in this Tracer, but we're going to load up map 5, start getting into it here. Suravasa is our final destination. One of these will walk out of here a winner, and one of these teams will walk out of here a loser.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to definitely see. This has been an absolute... These are like prize fighters just trading blows. This has been a crazy match so far. As yeah, I mean, for everyone who's watching, I mean, this is the finale of the match. We'll just see how this goes.
And like you said, they've been trading blows. If you look at all 3 maps that have been played, the first one came down to a C9 and was incredibly close. The second one on Rialto came down, again, very last fight, overtime in Hollywood just went down, again, very close, last second overtime push. Then, we're getting the Zarmir. Then our last map, Suravasa, had to go the distance. No map has felt dominant so far between these two teams, but we are going to see Zeke back over to the fray. I forgot, but Veritas is going to match the Lucio. Can he keep up with Paul Allen?
But then you also got that Moira, which the Moira could definitely be lethal. It's going to be interesting to see how, you know, Vader's going to deal with it. And Zeke's already falling low.
The Suzu out early is going to keep him up. Astro's going to have to play well, but Price is...
Oh!
You're going to be down to support, though, and I think Doge is about to feel it as he is down. There are trades back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be much. San Diego is going to lose, and I think Prankster should be able to make it out alive.
And for, you know, Ree, he's already at 80. He was at 80-something% with one bubble. Now he's got both bubbles. He's at 50 just chilling. I mean, for Doge, we're going to have to see how they're going to do here.
I like the Pranksters flank right now, trying to catch them off guard. Meanwhile, Jersey just trying to stuff that door, not let San Diego out. Bubbles are getting used back and forth. Tracer going to have to use recall, but there's a Reaper now from Quasar coming in the back.
Yeah,
he's going to get that Mega.
Good little flank right there. Quasar falling.
He might get traded out for it now, as there is a Helios. Oh, the suit's going to keep him up. Paul Allen's going to look for it. Paul Allen's going to find it, but I don't think he's going to make it out. There's going to be a trade. Can they find Ree, who's close to the grab, or can Ree, who's just going to build the grab? The supports
No, he falls! Veritas with a double!
Veritas on the Lucio, a pick we haven't seen today.
God.
Still showing he's a top tier support in this Sapphire Brawls.
That wall is like millimeters from getting full respawn, but they don't get it.
Now you're gonna have Deadeye as Astra's gonna match, and you just use grab, an insane ultimate to help you win a fight. It's gone. You didn't get the kills you needed.
Nope. Ooh, there's the ult. Wait, how are you getting out?
I don't know if he can find anybody yet. They're all getting pushed in. The
my
Boop,
God.
unfortunately, not going to be able to help them find it. There's still more ults on the board. There's the grab. Gonna find two. It's going to find one. Zeke's going to go down, though. They're looking to take out Ree. Astra's going to find two. But
Vader gets rid of math.
A beat from Veritas to keep them in the fight. This one, again,
it's a 3v3.
Veritas going in, looking for Astros. Can he find the kill? No, Astros is going to find it. It's just Doge and Vader left on the point. They're going to get close, but I think Quaza might be able to touch and stop it.
He will, and there's an early beat.
Dude, why are we beating there? Somebody coach this man how to beat. I know I Ajax, but brother.
He's beating 5 hours early.
Bro is on, like, I don't know, a different time zone for these beats. As forward spawns are probably going to get here, as like you said earlier, a centimeter, a millimeter away.
Yeah, look,
All you gotta do is tickle it, and it's gone.
Yeah, like I said, it was literally you sneeze and it's gonna get forward spawn.
Doge is now coming out on the Rhine. This is a pick he's had for seasons now, and he's very comfortable. But unfortunately,
he's so low.
The Reaper is too good. The Deadeye goes.
Oh my goodness!
Zeke gonna be able to find a trade, but unfortunately, San Diego is getting. Don't think that they're gonna be able to do much. Maybe the Sigma ban is what they needed, because now they are going in strong. Jersey not taking the foot off the gas.
Absolutely, but you know, both tanks have ults that can turn over team fights very quickly. We'll have to see, but so far, Zarya about to have their ult back here in a moment, but they're low.
The Cole's gonna keep them up. Asher's gonna find Veritas on the flank. Prank's gonna find Astros though. Doge's gonna charge in and go and die. It is just a DPS now, and they're both gonna go down here, fortunately. And now the bot rounds the corner. The final descent still 5 minutes left. We need a hero play out of San Diego, or else a grab will finish the job. Jersey looking to take this series and the map. Zeke over on the Reaper. He's done with the Freya. He's done playing games.
There's grab.
Shadow's gonna get one, but it's gonna miss. The beat is too late. But Doge is gonna go down. Pranks are still finding picks. Pranks are gonna get picked themselves. It's just a support.
Rush.
Veritas
it's 2 meters away. Vader's still on there. Zeke is back.
Oh my god, they're gonna be able to keep it just for
the
a Doge swap over to Maga, as that was expensive.
Yep.
We see crazy swaps coming out of left field from both teams.
Maga 0.01 away from finishing the game.
Any closer than that. Shout out to Zeke and Eli for keeping their team in this. Right now, it is up to San Diego to find the tempo, find what works. Unfortunately, they are quite split, and now it seems like Jersey might collapse in on. And Doge, they're starting to have that damage. Asher looking for a death.
High noon. Look at anyone. Oh wait, Asher's looking behind Doge.
Oh, Ellie falling dangerously low. They're gonna TP. But there's a tank drop. Veritas probably also gonna live now with the Trank, but Eli, no Trank healing for them.
100 charge.
That's gonna be disastrous for these people on the.
Oh no, Zenyatta!
He's gone.
They're robbing the cart.
Prankster's just trying to take that cart farther away, so his team has the ability to catch up. Gonna go down. They need to regroup. Asher's going back over to the Tracer.
Yeah, so far for San Diego, I mean, you need more heroic plays. We got 3 minutes left, and now Jersey's got forward spawn. I mean, it's still possible. We'll just see how they're going to manage these ults and get it. As Prankster swaps over, oh, Veritas falls early.
That's not what you want to see. A Blossom.
Blossom!
Gonna go wide, not find anything. Paul Allen might go down here. who's peppering in that damage with the Reaper. A bubble up top. Zeke looking to meet the Zarya.
Maybe so, but Malga taking the space, getting ready. You can't charge the Zara up. Gotta be careful about that.
So much charge. They're looking to finish this here. Could be a grab, but Prankster's finding Astro's already. A Suzu out. There's the grab, and the grab Cole is gonna finish this. Zeke is back. He's gonna try for a Hero Blossom. He's gonna find one. I don't think he's gonna be able to find anything else. And he's gonna go down. That's a lot of healing, but unfortunately, there's beat still on the side of Jersey.
But you still have Kasune Rush and you have Malga, so you're gonna have to use these ults wisely. But you know what? That Zeke ult did buy them time that they needed. And manage them to have some time!
They're still holding on. Quaz is already down. Doge needing to get topped up here as he tries to build the cage. But if anybody goes down here, Veritas looking dangerously low. There's a...
Wait! Oh man, Zeke! Zeke goes in the flank!
They need to be careful though, because anything on the side of Jersey would be big. There's a minute 30 left, and San Diego needs basically 100 meters. They need like 90 something, 94.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They basically need to win it out. We're at a minute 20 left, so we're down to just a few time for only a few fights left. But here we go. So far, San Diego moving it along with just Malga on the card. No one else with them.
They're looking to just burn out Astros. He's got no TP, and they're gonna find. They're gonna give up the point for a second, but now they're up.
They're up, and they have Cage and they have High Noon.
There were no ults used for it. Are they going to cage here? They've got a lot of members. Deadeye in the back. Don't use any more ults if you're on the side of San Diego. You need to continue.
Oh, big stomp. Oh,
my
the kills.
God. They're starting to find their footing. San Diego not going down without a... Still need the meterage. They have 30 seconds and a couple of ults in the bank. They only have Pranksters not available. Everything else is up. But you're running into a beat, a Blossom, and I'll be honest, EMP and Cole can both build pretty quickly.
All this is going to come down to is what team manages these last ults better. We're out of time for another team fight.
Dangerous.
There's Blossom!
Trade already, but now there's another trade. Zeke's going to drop down. Here's the beat into Trank. Both teams are going to stay topped up. There's a cage.
There's Cage!
In the tank. They've locked in the tank, the support, and it's looking like they're gonna go down, but they're off the point right now. They need to back.
Oh man, they got a touch cart.
Zeke going in, looking to take out this Lucio. Unable to do it right now, but I think this EMP could spell disaster for this team.
Absolutely, with that grab too, this can be huge, but they also got Death Blossom. We're gonna have to see who's gonna use that ult first, as now we're less than 40 meters away. There's Kasune Rush.
The grab is out. The EMP. Zeke's gonna find one though. Are they gonna be able to temper the storm? Doty's gonna find one. Keep it up. There's a tank down, but so far trades are in favor of
time.
They're dropping. The supports are on. Veritas finding one. It is.
Oh my goodness! It's a 3v2.
Paul and Helios gonna have to back out, but unfortunately, the spawns are in favor of this Jersey team.
And there goes Muffmar touching the card. There's Trank.
Gonna just keep themselves alive. There are no other ultimates on the side of
Maga running back as fast as they can. Wait, someone needs a touch card.
Zeke has to be careful. He's gonna go down. And now the tank is back. Cloud's gone. You just have Kiri heals.
Yeah, but you also got Malga. No, there's
San Diego might take this point.
Astro's at one. He falls. The car's gonna keep moving.
The last hope for this Jersey.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna keep it going. Muffmar, I think he's back. He's gonna need a fight.
Doge, I don't know if they're gonna be able to weather the storm. Doge is down.
Oh no!
In the 11th hour, Jersey takes the win.
Wow, what an absolute battle! It turned out to be one little fight away.
Oh my God.
And Reaper will get the final laugh as he gets play of the game.
Ooh. Insane game from both teams. Jersey going to take it in the end, but my God.
Man, if you're San Diego, obviously tough loss, but at the same time, that was a battle. That if anyone watched, if y'all would have kept going, you could have kept trading forever. This was a war. This was an amazing series.
Oh my God, Jersey able to snuff it out in the end, putting them up now. Jersey is tied at 3-1 with Dallas and Pitt. Unfortunately, San Diego dropping in the standings now to 1-2. They are a deadly team, though. You need to be careful if you have to play them next. But I think my voice is gone, but that's it for us. Any final words for what an insane series we just witnessed?
That has to be, y'all gotta watch it back again. That has to be one of the best series of this season. Really great series overall, but yeah. Until next time, y'all, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, my God.